Hi everyone. Today I'm gonna make this videos because I thought I don't make it, but my son convinced me to make it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to connecting the foot lighting, footwell lighting for the 2023, the new Tundra, SR5. So it's very simple. So what you guys do? Just bought I bought this one on the Amazon, just about $10 each. It's called the plus mount LED bulb. So this one's on Amazon. They sell me about $10. With taxes, everything, 10 something. So I bought about 4 of this. One for each side, and then on the back. So today I'm gonna tell you how to put it back in and how to wire them. So right now, as you can see, I put one down here. Because this light, they on this panel out here, they have the hole already, so that perfectly fit for this one. So you don't have to drill it. Even on the passenger side, they got the same hole. So what you do to just put this in there, they got the bolt right here, so you can turn it out, take them out, switch it out right here, and you put the into the hole and you tie them up, and then the wire here you can connect from the passenger, go to underneath the console, and then go on this way. So from here, I'm gonna show you how to open up the panels right here, and this one. This one's really easy. So what you do, just pop it open, just like that. Just pop it out, There it goes. It's all the wires is right here, and even on this one, you just they have the one screws right here, one bolt, just right here. Just unscrew them right here, right. This one, so just unscrew it and you can pop it out like that. See, so you can running the wire from passenger side, go underneath here and go in here. That's what I had the wire here before I connected before. And then I also have this is for the my dash cam. I'm running a dash cam from here, from, you can see that my dash cam, I mounted the corners here. So I open up this one. Even you can remove this, the whole thing here. Just unplug this pieces right here. Then you got two bolt holding for the handle. So this one you can pop it out. See, right here they got the bolt. You can remove this handle, and then you can remove the whole thing to run your dash cam. So, and again, you run in the light here, for here, and then you go right here. The most important thing is, right here, I just, tape it, cut it, right here, they have the big wires, the white one, that for 12 volt, so 12 volt, so you can, I tape it off already. So if you can't, you can open up this right here, the tape, Let's see, I can open it for you guys so you can see it. You can cut it and then reconnect it, because I do it, I did it the other day, and then my son just convinced me to make the video, so to put on YouTube, to show everybody how I did it. So that's why I did it a couple days ago with this thing, so I can take them out to show you guys how that works. Okay, right here, as you can see, the wires here, you see. So from the lightings, you go all the way, you can go all the way to that door, the passenger doors. You can make just one wire, just the runner. So you can attach here with the red wire to red wires, the big totem. And right here you can see one big wire in the middle of the whole bundle, of the wires. That right here we have the one big fat, white color, wire that you can see right here. Let me open up more so we can see it more clearly. Right here, I think it's the green one. Yeah, the green one, not the white one. The big green one, the big fat one, right here. You can see that the green one, that was the 12 volt, just run all the way down. So what I do, I just, again, I just cut a little bit the seal of the wire of the green one right here, and then I just solder it, this one into that 12 volt into the light wires right here. So after you just cut it off a little bit right there and weld it into this, the red one, and that one just run all the way, and then here one you can see that I have the dash cam. I put it right here and then run across underneath the seat, and then go to the console right here. That's where I connecting the my dash cam. That's where I run it. Everything here you can remove it. You just pop it out, just come it off easy. And right here they got the switch. When you have the two line going down that way, then you open up this one too. You just remove the bolt for the seat belt thing. Then you can remove the whole panel right here. So, and then you can access to the door switch right here. So the door switch right here, I'm gonna show you later, in the videos. You can see that because this one I do it the couple days before, and then the other two doors I do I did it just yesterday, and just to see all the wires. So move back into the back here. You can see you can remove it, the whole thing. Again, you can pop this one out. You see, that's my wires from the front to over here. And then I got the big towel right here. It's called the big towel, the wires. I run it to here. I connect into the red wires, to the black one, sorry. So to the black wire, that that was the negative wires into the doors here. Again, the door switch here, they don't have any voltage at all. They just have only for the round wire. That was the negative wire. So here, while you here, what you do, you just remove. This is the whole panel right here. You can remove, okay? And as you can see, I can put my finger in here, pop the one in the middle, and put them up and remove the whole pin. You see that? So right here, that I can remove it, each one of them, all the way across. All the way across. You can just leave it up and then remove it all the way across. Before you do that, right? So you can even remove this one. And then right here you can see I will put the light bulb in here. Two of them right here is on right now. I like this light bulb because they are flush mount, so they're not in the way of your food, your kid kick into it. So it's very bright, light, and you can see on the other side. So this is the whole panel here. You can remove it until you remove all the pin, it's blocking right here. So I'm gonna put it back right here. In later of this video, you can see, I did it, show you guys how to wire on the other two doors, and this one, that's why the wire is right here. So this is the negative wires, the 12-volt wire just run all the way, to the end, to that light. So only the negative wire to go into the door switch right here for each door switch. So here you can put it down, and again, the whole panel here you can remove it. Just pop them out. You see that? You can plug it in plate, pop it in there, so you can remove it. It's up to you. Remove this. See, you can remove it. That's the whole panel is coming out. After you remove this one, you can remove this one to do from the other doors if you want it. So the whole panel here is come off. They got 3 bolts right here. I show you, later of this video. After you remove this panel, you can remove this. You can pop this one out here too. See, that's really easy. You can pop them out, just like to put them in right there. That's it. After that, again, so you're gonna put one wire connecting to the door switch right here. That was the negative. This is the negative. Just this one is connecting to the body of the cars, the truck. So you have to remove the bolt right here for the belt. Okay. So after you remove that, you can remove the panels right here. Easy. You can remove this, the whole panel. And then I'm gonna show you on the that's how you run it right here. So because each door they controls the switch right here, so you can see if I. So after everything, important thing is right here. Just go back here to mention it. Like I mentioned it before. So the big green wire right here, as you can see, just cut a little bit, just enough to for you guys to see the wire. To cut the seal off a little bit, and then using the soldering, just soldering the the wires, the red wires, the positive into this positive, positive right here. That's 12 voltage. That was going to be the the hot wire. All right. So, and again, we install this, and then I'm gonna show you, the other doors, how to weld it together. About for each door switch, just like that. Here you can see, this is the passenger back seat. I'm gonna do the back doors first. You see that old 4, they got some screws right here, and one right here, and then one on the other side right there. Just remove all those 3 screws, and then you can pop this one out. They all slap in in place. So the tricky part is this one, when you remove the big panel here, and you just top out the big part right here, and you push it onto the back. So that way you can remove the panels, this panel right here, and you can see that the switch for the door is right here. So I'm gonna get into that wire. It's just stick is right here. So that's what I'm gonna do is just get one of the wires, just small like this. This is for the negative wires. They attach to the body of the car. So I'm gonna tell you how to connect it to the the positive of the wire by the driver's side. And also this is all the wires. You can pop this cover off of the doors, and then after that I'm gonna do the this panel right here, the front dryer, passenger doors. They got the switch right here. So I'm gonna remove that one later. Right now I'm gonna show you guys how to wires, you have to get, you know, the negative wires, you know, they have the red and black, right, with the red, you know, stripe on it. So that was the negative, you know, wires. So what I'm going to do, you know, right here the wires, you can see, yeah, I'm gonna strip this out, you know, and then don't cut the wire, you know, just, you know, remove the insulations, you know, the plastic, you know, the rubber, the insulation for the wire. Don't cut it, you know, the wire, just, you know, cut a little bit, you know, just pinch the hole on it, so that way you can weld them into it. So that's why you save you a lot of time. And then what you're gonna do after that, you're gonna use, you know, the glue gun, you know, the hot glue gun, so you can coat up without using the tape. So I'm gonna show you the next, you know, how, you know, to do it. And first of all, I'm gonna give you the quick shot for the door that you can see. You know, the other door I connected already, so two door I already connected, you know, when you open up on the driver's side, so the light is on. Can you shut that door real quick for me? So you can shut the door, you can see that the lights turn off. And then you know, you can open up the other door on the back door on the driver's side. You can, I will hook it up so that you can see the light turn on, because you connect into the switch. So I'm going to do the last two doors, you know, on the passengers and then side. I'm going to show you how to wire it. Let me you know, show you how to do it. Okay, so as you can see right now, this is the front passenger doors. You know, this is the wire for the switch right here for the door. So what I'm gonna do, you see that I just cut only the little bit of the seal of the wire. I'm not cut the wires, so I'm gonna, you know, to solder it, you know, the wire into that. So you can see that, you know, I just apply some little bit of the plug. You know, the flush is in here, so you can see that. After that, I can apply, you know, the solder. Right here, I just apply the solder into it. You see that, all the smoke coming out. You see that, the wires. And what I'm gonna do, see the wires is here. This wire I'm gonna connect into the, you know, the light, you know, to the footwell later. So I'm gonna weld it in here. This way is better. So you see that. There you go. So you can see that the wire is right here. So right after that, you know, I apply, you know, this is the, you know, hot glue gun. I'm not going to tape it up. I'm using this to seal it, you know, easy and quick. You know, I'm not using the tape, any tape at all. I'm using this to seal the wire, and they should be dry really quick. That's what it is. You know, when they dry, they're gonna hold it in place, you know, all the wires, as you can see, you know. So these wires, you know, I'm gonna connect into the, you know, to the back doors, you know, wire. This is, you know, this is the negative, because they, you know, the door here, they got no voltage going to this. This is only the negative. That's what's the Toyota, you know, they wire. You know, they not wire the hot wire into this, the voltage into this. They just the negative, the, you know, it's called the ground, you know, wire. So after that, I'm just waiting to get it, you know, dry, you know, to hold it up too. So I can put this one seal back in place and put it back in there. So as you can see, I can put it back in place so they can hold it like this. So that's I'm done. I'm gonna reconnect it into the door. There, that's you done. Okay, so in order to get into that, you have to remove the push pin right here. Everything just slap in. You don't have to screw anything. You just pop it open. All of this, just pop it open. And on the panels here too, just pop it open, everything. So I'm gonna show you, the back of the doors here. As you can see, I welded too. So this is, I'm gonna put it back. It dry already. You see that? I don't cut the wire, just cut it a little bit, enough for me to put the soldering, and the wires into the wire. I'm not cutting anything. So I'm gonna put it back in place. So there we go. There. That my wires. This one is gonna, I'm gonna put it back in here. You see all the cover, I remove it, from here. This is, I just hold it in place. And this one I'm gonna run it down here. As you can see, you can hide the wires and you can put it back in place. All the, all the stuff in here. They have the clip. All the clip, they have it in here, so make sure they in place. Then you just pop it back in. Yeah, someone hold it for me. So you can see that. Here I just pop it back in place. Everything. So I'm done with the switch here, and this is the back covers here. I'm gonna put it back, everything. Okay, and then the screws is right here, and with screws right here, and the screws on the other side. I'm gonna get it, the screw, put it back on there real quick. The screws here, and the screw for the things you're holding your tools, your wheel, something like that. You just put it back in there. And then another screw is right here. So that's what it is. Everything here is, the back panels here, everything you just pop it out, Don't worry about breaking it, you can remove it, it just slap in place, Everything just, just slap in. Yeah, you see that? So they just slap in place like that. So, okay, that was done. So you put this one back in here, and I'm gonna show you, the how do you put that one back in there? Put it back in there. Okay, put it up that one. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to, so the wire here, so you can see that the wire from here go to the front, from here, then I'm gonna cut a little bit from here. Okay, I'm gonna trip them out a little bit, and then I'm using the different wires. I don't have no more the black wire. I'm using the red wire what I have left. I'm gonna connect it from here. Remember, this is the negative wires. There's no voltage anything on this wire. So this I reconnected, the lighting. You see that, the lighting is right here that I bought, on the Amazon, just about 10 bucks. It's, this is called the plus mount, lighting. So as you can can see right here, I just did it. You know, this is all the panel right here. So you can slap it back in. So this is done already, you see. So what you can do is just slap it in place. So everything is removable. You know, don't worry about breaking it. You know, the plastic. So you move it back in here. You know, that's what they're going back in here. So, you know, they have the clip right here on both sides, so you can put it back in there. Now I'm working on this one right here, so to show you guys. You know, this one, you know, this is all the lighting I have it. Oh no, don't. Okay, you see this light right here, the wires, I will drill it, you know, to the back, you know, below of the seat. So I put it wires in here. What I do, I'm just cut it a little bit, the black wires right here. Then I'm gonna connect this one to this, so that you can see everything is hiding, is under the cover, everything is just going to this. Then again, you know, we're gonna trip this one out a little bit, you know. And again, you know, we have to weld it. You know, I just pick any place that's easy for you. So I just cut it a little bit. You know, remember, don't cut the wire. I just trip out. You know, it's enough. I can see the I can see the copper wires is inside. So just like that, just the paint, you know, like this. Okay, there, that's easy. And then again, I'm gonna apply a little bit of the plug, the close in there, and apply the soldering right here. Yep, just like that. And this wire right here, that's it. So you can apply it in here. So make sure they attach really good, okay? Before you cover up everything, make sure the soldering is good. So they in place. A little bit hot. Apply too much in here, so it's not good connection. It just make it. Nope, still not good. Make it a little bit more solders in there. Make it a little bit more solders in here. Okay, that's good enough. And just leave it, you know, and then right after that you just apply the hot glue gun, you know, to seal them off, just in case, you know, they got touched somewhere. So just seal them up with the hot glue gun. That's easy for you to do it, and like that. So this, you can get a little bit enough to go underneath here. So just cut it. little bit of the wire. It's not really a good cutter. There you go. Just a little bit, enough is this, you know, for the soldering. So as you can see later on, I can when I connect it, they all connected to the lighting I have. So just leave it there. So now I'm gonna cut this, the one I have in here ready, whatever you can pick. So you can cut it any way you want it. Just remember, don't cut the wire. Just cutting up the insulations, you know, out of the wire. That I'm gonna cut it right there. I'm gonna cut it right here. So when you connect it into it, you see that the lighting is, you know, every door it's gonna be turned on, and that's it. Because, you know, when I bought this, you know, car, I see, man, I just wonder why it's so dark, you know, at the foot, you know. You can see I can apply a little bit of the plug in here. It's enough for the soldering to go in there. Then I'm gonna apply the soldering in there. You see that's all the smoke coming out. I know. There you go. Yeah. So now this way right here, you know, I'm gonna connect it. Right after I connect it, you know, the lights turn on, you know, and that means the door is open right now. You see that? When they touch it, the lights turn on already. See? You see that? So I'm just doing it live. I'm not connected the power from the batteries, anything like that. There you go. You're done. Then what you do, apply, you know, the hot glue gun in there. So that's why you seal them off. I just put a little bit more in there so they holding the wire too. So actually just using the glue gun to holding the wires, to run it, the wires is really good. So this is good. All right. So there you go. You have your Footwell lightings right here. I should run it right to here. I should run it right into here first. That's okay. Yeah, so now you can put it back in the whole thing. Okay, so now you can test it. You know, you can put your door back in here. You see the light, you know, it's gonna be turned off, you know. Let me close this one. Okay. Now you close it, it's gonna be turned off right here. Let me go test it for you. There you go. So you open it, the light turn on. So if you close the back door, someone can open up the other door when I close this one. Okay, all right, close that door back there. Okay, let me close this one. You got stuck something in here. So that you can see, So when you open all the doors, the light should be on and off, and when you open and close. All right, guys. So I hope you guys enjoy, what I did. So I will show you, more clearly, tomorrow to from the other side from the beginning. Wait for me for the next video. Okay, thank you. Good night.